Hey everyone, Jason here, aspiring entrepreneur and digital marketing consultant. And in this Membership Masters tutorial, you're gonna discover 6 membership site ideas for generating a residual income online, even if you don't have a large email list right now or have ever sold a digital product. Plus, when you stick around to the end, I'll be talking about the #1 mistake new membership site creators make that can actually increase your churn rate, which is the rate that people just drop off, and sabotage your long-term brand success in selling future membership websites and packages. Now, before we dive into those 6 ideas, I want to cover 2 keys to success when it comes to building any type of membership website. And the first key to success is making sure that the content is curated and organized. One of the main reasons people sign up for a membership website is because they want organization. They want something that's compact, that delivers an actual result. So whenever you're putting together your membership website, just keep in mind that your information needs to be so organized that people are happy that they don't have to go searching endless YouTube videos or searching a bunch of blogs to get the answers to their questions. And it's really clear the steps they need to take in order to get the result that they are looking for. And speaking of the result, that leads me into key number 2, and the information actually has to be better than what they can find on YouTube or a free blog. Because if you don't over-deliver in your membership content, chances are you might keep a few people in your first membership website, but it's going to be really hard to have repeat customers when they feel like they didn't get a ton of value that they couldn't have got someplace else in the first membership site that they purchased. And the first membership site idea you're probably most familiar with, which is the standard course or 4 or 5 different module site. And this is where you deliver a one-time course. It's typically a one-time fee, and they go through a series of training videos, or they download a couple of PDFs or ebooks, and then that's kind of it, and it's done. And while this is great from a long-term residual standpoint, because there's nothing that you have to do month to month to actually support the membership website, with a big asterisk, make sure you stick around to the pro tip at the end though. The problem with this is it takes a tremendous amount of time to set up. So if you don't already have a list, or you haven't already sold digital products in the past and you already have down your traffic and conversion numbers, this can wind up being a massive waste of time, because there's a huge upfront investment in putting together all of the training and putting together the course before you know if it's even going to sell. Which is why this next idea, number 2, is actually something I prefer if you're just getting started, and that's the monthly mastermind. What's so great about the monthly mastermind is people sign up for access to you. And so what you can do is you can have a membership site where people pay monthly or annually to have a chance to ask you questions. So this can be in the form of a weekly or bi-weekly webinar where you hop on and you answer people's questions live. Of course, I highly recommend that you set up a Google form so you can get questions before that video. So that way you always have content just in case nobody shows up or you only have 2 people there. And one of the things that you can do to prepare for building a membership website, which in idea number 1, is for each one of those calls or each one of those webinars, you can prepare a 10 to 15 minute presentation or subject that you want to talk about. And then after a couple of weeks, you're going to have a course's worth of content. So you can take those beginning education segments and turn them into a course membership website. And so you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone, and you're not investing a bunch of time putting together a course while you're not getting paid, which is why I really like the monthly mastermind model, because there's no upfront investment in you, and you can really focus on what the hard part is, which is getting people to buy into the membership website and getting to know your customer base. Now, membership site idea number 3 technically isn't your own website, but it is a Facebook group, and this can actually be a paid group or it can be a free group. So both models can work here. And this is perfect if you want any sort of network effect in your paid membership. So sometimes memberships, the value is the other members. And so you're curating a bunch of people, bringing a bunch of people together who actually want to interact with each other. And so if that's something that is really important to your membership website, or you think that's going to be helpful to your ideal customer, bringing them all together in one central place, then creating a free Facebook group or paid Facebook group is a great way to do that. Now with the free Facebook group, one of the things that you can do is you can actually offer affiliate products or affiliate services inside of that group, and you can actually, as the moderator, make sure that you're the only one posting affiliate links in there. And because you're providing value to all of those people, you have the opportunity to easily build an audience and then eventually sell them on a paid membership. If you want to do a paid Facebook group, it's a great thing to add on to a course like idea number one, or you can use it as part of a monthly membership mastermind where you post the live stream links or you just engage with everyone inside of that private Facebook group. And it's a great thing to use because it's free and you don't have to spend a bunch of time setting up a private membership website. You can have people just dive straight into the Facebook group. Of course, make sure that you always collect people's email addresses no matter what you're doing on Facebook, because I have seen stories of entire Facebook groups getting shut down and the entrepreneurs running it forgot to collect email addresses and they were left with nothing. So Facebook group can be on its own, or it can be a great supplement to another membership website. Now, membership website idea number 4 is a fixed term monthly membership. So this is great if you want to drip content out to someone over a few weeks or a few months, or if you have a program that's an implementation program that someone's going to sequentially go through. And so this is great because that way you don't have to ask for $1,500 or $2,000 up front. You could say, hey, it's 25 bucks a month or it's 50 bucks a month. And then each month you drop another piece of content or training module, and then that way viewers can sequentially go through and members can build upon each month's worth of content. Now, of course, this only makes sense in the context of your content. So if it doesn't make sense to drip out once a week or once a month a piece of content, it would be much better for members to consume it all at once and then go take action, as opposed to watch a module, take action, watch a module, take action. Then definitely don't use this model because you'll wind up just pissing off members who just want to get it done, as opposed to dripping out content so that you don't overwhelm your members. But I'll leave that up to you. Now, membership type number 5 is insider updates or a newsletter. So a great example of this is stock tips, right? Or what is going on in the latest in digital marketing trends. So some sort of subject matter that is constantly changing. This is another great type of membership idea where users can subscribe to get the latest information or get the latest, stock tip, and then using the membership website as an archive so that when someone joins, there's already a large library of information and they don't feel like they have to wait for the next issue or the next update to actually get value. They can immediately get value by seeing the archive of all the previous updates or newsletters. And finally, number 6 is for coaches or consultants or service providers, and this is creating a membership website for your clients and students. So chances are you probably, as a service provider, coach, or consultant, or if you're considering becoming one, you're gonna find that you answer the same question over and over and over again. And so one of the things you can do is to put together training specifically for the different types of students and clients that you have, and then that way they feel like they're getting a value add by having access to this private library of training, and it cuts down on the time it takes you to answer the same question over and over and over again. Now, there's a common element that you have to keep at the front of your mind with all 6 of these types of membership website options, and I alluded to it earlier, and that is access. The primary reason that someone is purchasing access to your membership website is not access to the information that you have, it's access to you. So even with idea number 1, where it's just a static one-time payment and there's no ongoing monthly content updates or anything, whenever someone purchases a membership website, they have in their back of their mind, whether or not you promised it, the idea that they're going to be able to ask you questions or get support. And so it's really, really important. Some of these models, they're paying directly to ask you questions month over month or have access to you. Great, you don't really have to worry about it. Other types of the models we talked about, you're not really expecting to get questions. Like if you're doing a monthly newsletter, you probably just want to send out the newsletter and call it good. Or if you have a one-time course fee, you probably just want to have them go to the course and then not have to deal with questions. So it's really important that if you don't want to have to deal with support, or if you don't have a plan for support, that you figure out how you're going to handle those questions as they come in. Of course, you can hire a VA to do support for you, or you can have a template that you can send to people saying, hey, this isn't part of what you paid for, or I don't do private coaching, or I don't do private consulting, and direct them to another resource where they can get their question answered, or offer them an upsell saying, hey, you know what, I do have private students who want to go deeper into the information. Go ahead and sign up here and we can get started getting all your questions answered. So however you handle it, just know that you're going to have to handle it in some fashion. And even if you don't want to deal with anyone, sure, it's going to tick a little bit of people off, but at least you have a process and you know ahead of time how you're going to handle those additional requests that come in as a result of offering the membership website. So that does it for the 6 membership website ideas. I'm curious to hear from you. Go ahead and comment below if you have any other ideas or any other types of membership websites you've set up in the past. And if you have any questions about your particular business and what type of membership website you should set up, go ahead and drop a comment down below. I read and reply to every single one. So if you got some value out of this video, go ahead and hit that like button and then subscribe, because over on the channel, I'm documenting the entire process of what it takes to build an online business from scratch. And of course, choosing the type of membership website, if you do a membership website at all, is just one small piece of that bigger picture of being successful with your digital business. So go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, comment below if you have any questions, and as always, keep building the business you love. Take care.